An Ill Wind is a pretty enjoyable Tom and Jerry cartoon. This is the second segment of the second episode of the first season of the Tom and Jerry show, and I won't go into any spoiler details, but I will talk about what you can expect from this and whether I have any specific highlights. There is one moment, I don't know why I loved it so much, but there was one moment I really enjoyed. But actually, I enjoyed the whole thing. Tom and Jerry end up getting a treasure map. I won't say how this comes about, but it's actually really sweet, and it's a nice start to the story. Unfortunately, while they're following this map, trying to find the treasure, they come across a character who's called Black Barney, and he is our antagonist, and he finds the map. Well, it ends up being under his foot, and of course he wants to go and find the treasure, but Tom and Jerry are still involved in the story, partly because he's making them dig the treasure if he is able to find it, and obviously they're going after it because they want the treasure. Whether or not they find the treasure, who gets the treasure if they do, I'm not going to say, but I really enjoyed this. I thought as a concept, it worked really well. The pacing of the narrative was great. I rather liked Black Barney as a character as well. He was a pretty decent antagonist. I quite liked him. And the bit that I really liked, in fact, I'll save the bit I really liked with a spoiler warning at the end. It's not really a spoiler, but just in case you don't want any specifics. But there was one bit of animation that I rather liked. And I don't know if I've ever realised this before, but Tom kisses a lot of things. Whenever Tom is caught doing something he shouldn't be doing, or he's caught in a difficult situation, he will kiss that something or that person as if to say, don't worry, all is fine, they're there. And I don't know if I've ever really realised just how much Tom does that, and now that I've realised it, I'm always going to see it, but it amused me. The narrative is really great. The animation itself is delightful. Love the design of the backdrops. Obviously, we have a lot of sandy colours, and I really like the design of Black Barney. And then that one bit of animation that I will now mention. So this is the last thing that I have to say. It's a really sweet animation, really fun story, definitely worth watching. And I will now spoil my favourite bit of animation. As I said, it's not a big thing. It's just a small moment, but it's the bit when Black Barney is asleep with the note in his foot, which seems disgusting, and Tom is trying to get it. So he winds down the foot as if he's turning down a can, like a sardine can or something, and it just amused me. It was such a small little thing, but I rather liked it. It's a decent episode, definitely one that I enjoyed. An Ill Wind is pretty good and definitely worth watching.